brain versus bar, where the brains battle the bars. Roll call Mia, Earl, Andre, TJ, MJ, largely Laura, Reagan, Jessica, Jess, Richard, If with Kalen and April, Ryan on the beats and behind the scenes. Let's get it. Pull up crew deep, everybody on their grind. Trivia going viral, it's a show for your mind. Grab your squad, bring the hype, don't be shy, just vibe. If you got that big energy, you belong in this tribe. Mia with the quick takes, always on the run. Earl comes through, always aiming for fun. Andrea got facts that'll blow your mind. TJ's got the jokes, always ready with the line. MJ on the ready with the smooth move. Laura's dropping heat with the whole groove. Reagan, Jessica pushing every limit. Jess and Richard running game, always in it to win it. This is brain versus bar, it's a vibe, it's a flex. Everything's on the table, are you smart? Brain versus bar, where the brains battle the bars. Roll call Mia, Earl, Andrea, TJ, MJ, Laura, Reagan, Jessica, Jess, Richard, with Kayla, April, Ryan, and Stephanie on the beats behind the scenes. Let's get it! Come on! Pull up crew deep, everybody on the grind. Trivia going viral, it's a show for your mind. Grab your squad, bring the hype, don't be shy, just vibe. If you got that big energy, belong in this tribe. Mia with the quick takes, always on the run. Earl comes through, always aiming for fun. Andrea got facts that'll blow your mind. TJ's got the jokes, always ready with the line. MJ on the ready with the smooth move. Laura's dropping heat with the whole groove. Reagan, Jessica pushing every limit. Jess and Richard running game, always in it to win it. This is brain versus bar, it's a vibe, it's a flex. Everything's on the table, are you smarter than the rest? Shots are up, but the brains go harder. Questions hit fast, so just think smarter. Kayla, April, Ryan got the setup so clean. Stephanie in the mix, keeping sharp behind the scene. Writing all the fire kings and queens of the scene. Flowing, not slowing, it's all high speed. Every answer worth gold if you want to take the lead. No cap, no drama, just the crew and the fam. Late nights, neon lights, everybody goes ham. You know the squad, yeah, they run it every week. Best brains in the game and the knowledge on fleek. Brain versus bar every Wednesday. Tune in. Minds versus mayhem, let the best begin. Got questions, got answers, step up, you'll see. This is brain versus bar, where you want to be. Brain versus bar every Wednesday. Tune in. Minds versus mayhem, let the best begin. Got questions, got answers, step up, you'll see. This is brain versus bar, where you want to be. So tap in, don't ghost, don't be shy. With me, Earl, and Drew. Keep your IQ high. And Kayla, April, Ryan, and Stephanie holding down that. ghost. Don't be shy with Mia, Earl, Andrew. Keep your IQ high. And Kayla, April, Ryan, and Stephanie holding down that. No!
Welcome back to the Brain versus Bard Trivia Show. I am one of your hosts for the night, Earl. I'm joined by Jess. Jess, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right tonight, Earl. How are you?
I'm doing well. This is our last game of the night, your last chance to win. But before we get started, we want to make sure we honor 9/11 tomorrow and show our respect. So we're going to take some time out for a moment of silence. Sorry, I was muted. All right, guys, we're going to get started with the last game of the night. And no, Andy, I am not the cousin of Prince. We're not going to start that right now. So,
Oh, it's a good thing you got to that comment before me because I was going to say good evening, Andy, and good evening, cousin of Prince.
not the cousin of Prince, and I wish I were, because I would have
Andy,
definitely tried to be included in the will.
yes. Andy, fun fact, in the 8th grade, I chopped that second S off of my name. I go by Jess with one S, not two.
Gotcha.
It only matters in a written format. You would never know
That's
when you
good
say
to
it out
know.
loud.
But now I know.
Yeah.
All right. What does the idiom break the ice mean? 1, win the competition. 2, start a conversation. 3, solve a problem. Or 4, end a relationship.
Mm.
This
I
is
think it's
where
the opposite
icebreakers
of
come from. What'd you say?
icebreaker, indeed. I said I think it's the opposite of number 4.
Yeah, maybe it should be number 4, the end of relationship. uh, you think it's the opposite of end a relationship. So to start a relationship,
Indeed. Or to start a conversation,
or to
perhaps.
start a conversation, I think that is a good choice. It's the reason why we have icebreakers to
Mhm.
start a conversation. If you go to a mixer or
Some of my favorite activities are like the awkward team building, like group icebreaker activities. They're so fun. They're so corny, but they're so fun.
well, it's really corny if you don't know the other people in the discussion. You
Well,
know,
yeah, well, I mean, but that's the whole point. They're trust
right?
building, communication building exercises. I mean, yeah, they're meant to make you think about the act of communicating, but it's also to kind of loosen you up with the group that you're with. Because everyone
Definitely,
like they don't necessarily want you to win. That's not the goal. The goal is to get you to talk to your peers about how awful that was, and now you're bonding. Like
right?
the activity itself isn't meant to bond you. It's the discussing the activity that does as well.
Definitely.
Which part of the brain controls balance? 1, the frontal lobe. 2, the cerebellum. 3, oh, I'm sorry. 2 is the cerebrum. 3 is the cerebellum. And 4 is the brainstem.
How well do you know the brain?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I studied psychology, so I know it fairly well. I'm pretty sure it's the cerebellum.
Okay. The cerebellum. What does the frontal lobe control?
That's like your emotions and your reasoning, your rational brain. In psychology, they in, like, therapy, they say, like, when I this if this was the brain, this is the brainstem, this is your frontal lobe. When you're under, like, a stressful situation, they do this, and they say you flip your lid, and because your emotional brain, like, your amygdala and stuff is activated, and that's what's leading leading your actions. It's fun. I'm sorry.
Gotcha.
I'm not sorry. I fully take that back. You're welcome for sharing information. No, I'm just kidding.
It
But
shows you were
um,
studying. That's awesome.
I'm really into this stuff. No, this stuff. I'm like it's a personal interest. I think it's generally helpful and valuable to society. It's my education. It's my ongoing special interest. I enjoy this stuff.
Nothing wrong with that.
You
And
hit
it
a
works
passion of
real
mine,
well.
and it just happens to involve the brain. Yeah.
All right. Which U.S. state is known as the land of 10,000 lakes? 1, Wisconsin. 2, Minnesota. 3, Michigan. Or 4, Maine. I do know this one.
And I think I know this one. This was a trivia question a couple weeks ago, I think. I remember it. But Andy says, "This is your brain. This is your brain on trivia."
Right. What is your guess or your knowledgeable answer on this one?
I'm pretty sure it's Minnesota because I specifically remember it not being Michigan.
Is it
I'm gonna be
Minnesota?
I'm gonna be pretty embarrassed if I'm wrong about if it's like actually Michigan. Oh,
It is Minnesota.
correct.
So you don't have to be embarrassed.
Wait,
You
the
got it
logo of
correct.
what is on their license plate? On whose license plate, Andy? The
The
lake? Is there a
Minnesota
lake
license
logo?
plate.
Pennsylvania recently changed their license plates, and I don't know how to feel about it because I don't recognize them yet as PA license plates. And so I think there's all these out of staters driving around like, who is this? Realizing it's PA. We
Gotcha.
changed things.
In
Yeah, I don't know how to
Texas, we've had a really bad problem with people making fake the paper license when you first get a car.
Oh no.
So now they're doing away with the paper license plate.
Yeah, that feels like a good decision.
Yeah. All
Which
right.
TV commercial featured the phrase, "Where's the beef?" 1, Wendy's, 2, Taco Bell, 3, McDonald's, or 4, Burger King?
We've
I
definitely
know
had
this
this
one.
question before.
Yes, I know this one.
I think Andy
I'm
knows because
learning. See, who
he
says you
went
can't
to
learn
the
from
teacher.
trivia? No one. No one said that. Not to me, anyway.
No one said that?
Not to me. Nobody told me I can't learn from trivia. Not to me. Maybe somebody has said it somewhere.
I learn every time we play trivia.
Same. That's why I know the answer to this question.
Well, I remember the commercial to this question.
Oh, I don't. I'm pretty sure TJ educated us. Yeah.
TJ,
Am I giving him too much credit?
I can't give TJ credit for that one.
Mm, I know
TJ
he
was
just
born in like 1995. He's not that knowledgeable about stuff.
careful now. I am much closer in age to TJ than I am to you, friend.
Yeah? You were 92?
No, I'm 94.
94. Okay. It was
You say
close.
them 95 babies. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm only a year ahead.
I knew you were 90s.
Yeah, I think Jess Weber said
Yeah,
she's a 92.
right. All right. Who was the BTK killer? Good documentary. 1, Richard Ramirez. 2, Gary Ridgway. 3, Edmund Kemper. Or 4, Dennis Rader.
But wait, who is the BTK killer?
Yes.
What did they do?
Um. So the BTK stands for bind them, torture them, kill them.
Oh, geez.
And this guy lived like for like 20, 30 years after he had murdered and killed these people. And he like lived his second life where he was like a park ranger and like really involved in his church.
That's
Like you
intense.
never would have suspected he was the guy that had committed these murders. And DNA tracked him down decades later, and it was Dennis Rader.
That's wild.
Yeah. Look up the documentary on Netflix.
The
Really good
BTK killer on
documentary.
Netflix.
Any BTK killer documentary, Netflix, investigative discovery, anything like that you can find on him.
Sounds good. I mean, I have Netflix, so I'll definitely check that out. I've been looking for
Okay.
something new to watch, so that might just be it.
Yeah. So
I'll
like
give you
he would kill people, he would bind them, torture them, kill them, and then he'd write letters talking about what he did and send them to like local law enforcement.
That's intense.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I asked the pronunciation of this word last game because it has haunted me now. Which
Oswego.
fort in Oswego, New York, was built by the British? 1. Fort Oswego. 2. Fort Ontario. 3. Fort Niagara. Or 4. Fort George.
It's a trick question.
Looks like it.
I believe we've had this question worded differently multiple times.
I think you're right.
I believe it is Fort Ontario.
That's what the chat seems to think. And you're right. Way to go, chat. I don't think I've ever heard the word Oswego said out loud before. And I've had to say it like 6 times tonight.
It sounds like a tomato sauce you would put on pasta when I
Yeah,
hear it said.
a little bit. Or like to me it's giving, I don't know, it's giving curry for some reason.
Curry? Okay.
Like, I don't know, some weird twist on it though. Andy said he guessed.
All right. Which Disney princess was the first to be based on a real person? 1. Pocahontas. 2. Mulan. 3. Belle. Or 4. Ariel. Well, I don't believe that mermaids are a real thing, so take Ariel out.
You've never heard of a siren?
I mean, I've heard of them. I just don't think they actually exist.
It's like that's folklore.
Yeah.
That's
Although I will say, I believe that Sasquatch is a real thing. I believe Bigfoot is running around.
I would not honestly, I would not be surprised.
I believe Loch Ness Monster is real. But I would say Pocahontas on this one.
But mermaids are where you draw your line.
Oh, yeah.
How about a
Because
unicorn? What's your take?
I believe in some different galaxy unicorns exist. I don't think they exist in this multiverse
All right.
on this
I'll
planet.
accept it.
Yeah.
I'll accept it.
I believe like every myth that we have exists in a different universe. And that's why we have that myth in our heads because that
Interesting.
actually does exist, just not here.
Oh, I like that concept. That's fun. Which TV dinner compartment traditionally held the dessert? 1, the smallest compartment. 2, the middle compartment. 3, the largest compartment. Or 4, the corner compartment. I'm going to guess the smallest.
Well, that could also be your drink compartment.
Did drinks come in TV dinners?
No, I didn't read the question right.
Okay.
I was
I
I
was
was
like, I
thinking of
was
a
ready.
TV
You had
show.
said yes and like given me a confident brand. I was ready to believe you.
I totally didn't read the question right.
All you had to be like was, yeah, Stouffer's in 1968 came out with
Right.
something, it only went for about 2 years, it flopped, but and I would have been right there with you the whole time.
Uh, I
It
don't think
is
I
the
would have.
tallest apartment.
It was.
Y'all, come on.
That was just a guess.
Nobody guessed it.
I don't blame him.
I should be playing. I mean, I am a host. Nancy's hopeful with the largest compartment.
Right.
Yeah, I think,
Then what are you
I think
eating
s
if it's the
diet
largest
culture
department?
over sweets. Yeah, diet culture over sweets on this one.
All right. Which religion influenced the development of voodoo? One, Palestine, Protestant, no,
Protestantism.
Protestantism, Protestantism. Two, Judaism. Three, Islam, or four, Catholicism.
Catholicism. I'm gonna say it's not Catholicism. I don't
Well,
know. I'm
it
gonna
says that
say
it influenced.
Protestantism. That's my guess.
I would not be surprised.
Unless there's some way that, like, voodoo answered back to something that Catholicism did, but I don't see how it would have been the influencer.
You know, it can influence in a negative way,
True.
like it's trying to go against
Yeah,
Catholicism.
like a negative correlation type thing, maybe. Oh, it
There you
is
go.
Catholicism. That's shocking.
But I feel like it influenced it to do the complete opposite,
Hmm.
if that makes any sense.
A little bit.
Like, we don't like the way that you worship God. We're going to do it a totally different way.
Oh, here it is. It says during the colonial period, the Catholic Church first altered the traditional African traditions that would eventually become Haitian voodoo through slavery and forced Christianization. So basically, the Catholic Church said to African people, nope, that's not right. Do it our way. And they
Right,
melded it into
right.
Haitian voodoo. That's
And
interesting.
in slavery, they took out certain excerpts of the Bible to try to convince
Yeah,
slaves that, they should stay slaves.
that's so curious.
Yeah.
That's I'm fascinated. And now I'm going to have to do a deep dive. But question 10 asks if a rectangle had a length of 8 feet and a width of 6 feet, its area is 48 square feet. True or false? One is true, two is false. It's funny because there was a different question that had 6 times 8 in it last game. Earl, do you
Yeah.
remember? I do. The answer to that one was 51, and it was also a true false question.
Yeah, I think all of the math questions have been true false.
Yeah, they've been mine as well.
Yeah,
Sadly, the black sheep of my math family, but above average in math overall. Which I'll take as a win.
if your whole family is into math, then
Yeah.
that's a positive thing.
It is a positive thing. It is a positive thing for sure. I need to give myself this is one of those moments where I'm realizing I need to give myself more credit than I do. I
Definitely.
think that's a healthy realization. Yeah. We got a majority folks saying true. So we remember our math. My son is into math as well. He's good at
Mine
math.
is too. That's great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Which musicians collaborated on "The Girl Is Mine" in 1982? One, Stevie Wonder and Paul McCartney. Two, Paul McCartney and Elton John. Three, Michael Jackson and Stevie Wonder. Or four, Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney.
I do not know.
I
I'm gonna
do
go with
know
what
this one.
I'm gonna agree. I'm just gonna co-sign whatever Nova Slayer said here to Paul McCartney and Elton John. Thanks, Nova Slayer.
I believe that is the correct answer.
I'm going with it. They were the first answer. So they get my my cosign, my co-signature, my retweet. We'll go with that one.
I was going to say, because you brought up the show Lost last game and talked about the ending of it when
Mm-hmm.
we were talking about Game of Thrones. The
Yes.
creators, the creators of Lost didn't know how they wanted to end the show.
Oh.
That entire last season, the last two seasons, they were hoping people would lose interest with the show. So they were just
Oh,
throwing stuff out there and people kept watching. So they just like came up with an ending, but they really didn't know how to end the show.
wow.
Yeah. That's
That's
another show that got weird when
that's one example of when something is not better than nothing.
right.
Oh no. Which video game console introduced the concept of interchangeable cartridges? 1, the Magnavox Odyssey, 2, Intellivision, 3, Fairchild Channel F, or 4, Atari 2600. I'm gonna say the
Just
Atari.
just because we had the Magnavox Odyssey in a previous question, I'm gonna say that again.
Yeah, I don't know. I know Intellivision is a brand that I have seen on the intro to the Disney version of a skateboarding game that I
The
could not tell you the answer,
Disney
the name
the,
of anymore. I know Atari is a gaming system. I don't know what
it
Magnavox or
is.
Fairchild are.
Well, apparently Magnavox was before Atari, but this is
Oh,
Fairchild Channel F. I've never heard of it.
that's crazy. I really thought that, like, Game Boy and Nintendo were first, but are these older devices?
Magnavox Odyssey definitely is. Atari definitely is. I've never heard of the other two.
This is wild. I feel so humbled right now. Like, I really thought that, like,
Atari was before
Nintendo and
Nintendo.
Game Boy and GameCube were the oldest video games out there, consoles out
No.
there, and here, these are, like, I haven't even heard of these ones. That's wild.
Which Virginia plantation was home to Thomas Jefferson? One, Westover. Two, Mount Vernon. Three, Monticello. If you've seen Hamilton, you know the answer. Or Berkeley Plantation.
I have not seen Hamilton. I need to see Hamilton. I love
Yes,
me
you
some of
need to
that.
see Hamilton.
Yeah, I know I do.
And now the movie is out also now.
Oh,
So you can,
is it just like a recording of the
yeah,
stage? Yeah.
yeah. So the original cast were recorded and they recorded it for Disney Plus, but they also recorded it for an actual theatric release. And that release just got
Oh, is it
released
on
this
Disney Plus
past weekend.
though?
The play version of it is on Disney Plus.
I have Disney Plus.
Yes. And it's Monticello, which
Oh, I'm
Thomas
excited.
Jefferson
Monticello.
references Monticello like two or three times on Hamilton.
Alright. There's a trend on TikTok going around involving Hamilton, and, it's the one where I guess he's sneaking out at night, that song, but couples are swapping the male and female roles, so the woman plays Hamilton and the man plays whoever his love interest is, and it's funny
Gotcha.
to see these people, like, dress up in opposite, like, in their Hamilton drag. It's very amusing. Which Trump casino filed for bankruptcy multiple times? 1, Trump Taj Mahal, 2, Trump Plaza, 3, Trump Marina, or 4, Trump Castle?
We've had a Trump question every show tonight.
Yeah. Our writers
And,
had Trump on the brain when they were making our questions this week.
well, it's referenced all of his failed businesses
Mm-hmm.
every time.
Life has a way of repeating its lessons when you don't learn from them.
Yes, it does. And I think it definitely has for this nation.
Hopefully we learn this time.
We never do. We never do. It was the
I was
Trump
hoping
Taj
for a little more
Mahal.
optimism than that on this one. Oh no. Andy, you're our upstairs neighbor, you know. Thoughts and prayers,
Yeah.
please. Thoughts and prayers.
Please pray for us up there in Canada.
Goodness.
Yeah, we never learn from anything.
Mm-mm. And it was the Trump Taj Mahal. I guessed that one.
All right. Which Dr. Seuss book was written using only 50 different words? One, The Cat in the Hat. Love it. Two, one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Three, Hop on Pop. Or four, Green Eggs and Ham, which was my favorite book growing up. And our teacher made us green eggs and hams in the third grade, and it was awesome.
I'm gonna guess it's that one. Because think of like I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like it's just like it's a lot of like I do not like and Sam I am. But I is still yeah, it's definitely it's gotta be.
I, I feel like this could be any Dr. Seuss book.
Yeah, but some of them like Dr. Seuss books are long. They're
Yeah, but
yeah.
it was Green Eggs and Ham,
I do
which
not
was
like them
awesome.
on a boat. I do not like them with a whatever. It's a lot of I mean, Dr. Seuss was already also great with sight words, but, like, it's a lot of just I do not like them on a and then it just gives a lot of different examples.
Yeah,
I feel
and
like
I
that
still loved it.
yeah, it was a good one. That would have been a great, like, no means no book if you never tried them, but it was the opposite lesson, like, you need to expand your worldview and try new things.
Right.
Okay. Which movie is famous for the line, "Nobody puts a baby in a corn" oh, "Nobody puts baby in a corner." 1, Top Gun, 2, Pretty Woman, 3, Ghost, or 4, Dirty Dancing?
Definitely know this one.
I should know this one because it definitely came up before, but I do not remember, sadly.
Really? I would have thought.
Yeah,
I mean,
this is also my failure to, like, know for pop culture.
okay. I would say Patrick Swayze, but he's in 3 and 4, so I can't give
See,
you
but
any clues on
you
this.
say Patrick Swayze, and I have a blank canvas.
It is 4, Dirty Dancing. Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Okay, yeah, so I also now I need to look up Patrick Swayze
Yeah.
because I actually don't even know what he looks like. Oh,
Although Ghost is an awesome movie and he's in it, and Whoopi Goldberg is in it.
so
And
I did see Ghost a very long time ago. I don't really remember any of it, but I know I've seen it. It's some variation of a love story, isn't it?
it is, but the story is more centered on Patrick Swayze after he gets murdered, and he's communicating
Gotcha.
as a ghost through a psychic who is Whoopi Goldberg to try to talk to his wife and to try to track down the people that killed him.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Is this me?
It certainly is.
Okay, which actress holds the record for most Emmy wins? One, Mary Tyler Moore. Two, Julia Louis Dreyfus. Three, Cloris Leachman. Or four, Betty White, who's the GOAT. The GOAT is Betty White.
I'm gonna go for Betty White. Rest in peace.
I don't know if she was ever like really honored the way she was with Emmy nominations. I know Mary Tyler Moore got a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out. It was a complete guess, to be fair. I have no idea.
Okay, well, I'm gonna guess Mary Tyler Moore.
Yeah. Have you ever watched the Emmys?
There you go. It was yeah. I
Chorus.
watch the Emmys every year.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So I've never watched any award show.
that's all I watch during award season. Definitely,
There's this I didn't so I am right now years old realizing there's an award season.
there is, and it's like the Emmys, the Golden Globes, the SAG Awards, the Oscars, the Grammys, all of that. It's like it happens over a few months. But
Interesting.
really, like Oscars is movies, Emmys is TV, SAG
Yeah.
Awards is kind of right in the
Yeah.
middle.
I did know that they were for different outlets. I just didn't know there was a season for them. But that makes sense. Which artist's video for Thriller revolutionized music videos? 1, Prince, the cousin of Earl. 2, Michael Jackson. 3, Madonna. Or 4, David Bowie.
You threw that in there very nicely.
It
It
was slick, wasn't it?
was pretty
Thank you.
seamless. Prince is not my cousin again, guys.
It's
But
it's a
it
fun bit though. I mean, TJ's not here to do it this week, and it seemed fun, so I'm participating.
Andy, what is my addiction? I'm not really sure what you're talking about. It was Michael Jackson, greatest music video ever, Thriller.
Is it the vests? Award shows.
Ah,
I was going for the wardrobe instead of award
award
shows.
shows. I wouldn't, it's not an addiction. I cover red carpet events. So like, that's a bucket list of mine to
That's
cover
cool.
the major award shows. Right now, I just do like film festivals.
That's fun. Once
All
upon a
right,
time in high school, I participated in a film competition. That was
nice.
cool.
I'm
I
surprised
was
you don't do more of it because you are a music theater.
I yeah, I don't know about more of it. I need to learn.
Yeah.
Go for it, Earl.
All right. The Wright brothers' first flight lasted 59 seconds. True or false? That was not very long, but it was
I,
longer than the previous
yeah,
attempt. They actually got up in the air.
I want to say it was shorter than that though, like 37 seconds or something. Like I feel like 59 seconds is a really long time
Yeah.
to have
It
a
depends.
hunk of metal floating in the air.
It depends what you're flying over.
True. It was false. Okay, so now I need to know.
Google that.
How long did the Wright oh brothers first flight last? 12 seconds. Yeah, I was gonna say
Awesome.
like 59 seconds was entirely too long for a flying hunk of metal. I mean, props to them for making it 12 seconds. That's
Right.
impressive. But 59 seconds is insane. Andy said, "Don't know, wasn't there." Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. And with that, what major intelligence failure occurred on September 10th, 2001? 1. Missing flight manifests. 2. Ignored phone intercepts. 3. Failure to connect the dots on Al Qaeda threats. Or 4. Delayed security briefings. I think this is a revision or a rewording of a question from last game.
Yeah. Whenever
Yeah, because
there was supposed to be
he didn't show
conversations
up for
there.
something. Yeah,
And all of that could have been averted.
sure could have. It's crazy.
Yeah. So much loss.
Yeah. Failure to, oh, but I'm wrong. Failure to connect the dots on Al Qaeda threats. Interesting. I
What
thought it
did
was
you
the
think it
delayed
was?
security briefing because the last game it said Bush didn't show up or Bush didn't get the security briefing. All four happened. Mm.
Yeah, Andy, I've seen a few 9/11 documentaries where they discuss all four things happen.
It's crazy. I was really young when this happened, and I knew something bad had happened, but I definitely did not have like a full understanding of what was going on. I remember the scenes on the television, but I don't remember fully grasping the gravity of the situation.
Gotcha. I was a senior in high school and I was exempt from my first class. So I was watching on TV when the second plane flew in the second tower. All right. Which sitcom about nothing ended in 1998? One, Seinfeld. And if you know Seinfeld, you understand the question. Two, Friends. Three, Frasier. Or four, Cheers.
Was that a hint there?
That was a hint, but I don't know
Okay.
if everybody caught it.
I certainly did because I did not know the answer to this one in the beginning.
Okay, Seinfeld was the show about nothing. So,
Hey Andy, I'm sorry, I'm not a kid anymore.
and that's what Jerry Seinfeld talked about, it being the show about nothing.
Yeah. It was Seinfeld. Yeah, something about that hint made me guess Seinfeld, you know?
Yeah, I tried to drop it to as many people as possible that were paying attention.
And hopefully they were paying if they weren't paying attention the first time, they were certainly paying attention when I caught it.
Did you watch any of these shows?
No.
Well, Cheers is definitely before your time.
Oh, no. Andy, all 5 are older than me. I did drop my birth year. That is I'm sure you have accurate information at this point. Which invention caused the Irish potato famine to spread rapidly? 1. The telegraph. 2. The railroad. 3. Steamships. Or 4. Monoculture farming. Andy, I seem to remember you dropping your age a few weeks ago, though, and I think you are the same age as my dad. Like 2 years.
Wow.
Well, he's saying that all of his kids are older than me, so he already did that comparison. I'm just
Okay.
saying it back and saying he's in the same range as mine.
63. My mom just turned 65.
That's Yeah, see, but that's my point. Because my dad is 70 and my mom is 62. She turned 63 this year. Monoculture farming is the answer. Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
that's
like but I have older brothers who are your age and 5 years older than you.
me?
Yeah. You
Okay.
said you were 84, right?
Yes. Yes, I
Yeah.
turned 41 in a week and a half.
Yep. Happy early birthday.
Thank
The
you.
22nd? Oh, I
22nd.
just like yeah, we talked about this. My brother turned 41 last month,
Nice.
and my other brother turns 45 in November. And then I have a younger
All
brother who turned 30 this year.
right.
Cousins.
Which scandal involved President Nixon? One, Watergate. Two, Teapot Dome. Three, Monica Lewinsky. Or four, Iran Contra.
Oh, Andy, are you saying you're 63? Then you're the same age as my mom, not my dad. I'm getting the parents mixed up. Either way, you're younger. I know the answer to this one with President Nixon. I know more history than I thought I did.
You probably do.
You
I
know what, though?
actually,
I have always been very interested in politics, but never interested in history until I realized that politics is just tomorrow's history.
right.
And once that clicked, I got really excited about about history.
Gotcha.
And it
The
was
the reporters that broke this story on Watergate, I got a chance to interview.
really
Yeah, when I was in college, they came to college, and I was the writer for the school paper, so I got a chance to. Bob Woodward, I got a chance to interview him, write a nice
that's
story.
really cool.
Yeah,
I was never involved with a paper. I did do announcers club. That was fun.
nice.
For the paper. I feel like that was a missed opportunity though. That would be neat. Which
Which,
African leader
okay,
fought against colonialism? One, Patrice Lumumba. Two, Nelson Mandela. Three, Kwame Nkrumah. Or four, Jomo Kenyatta.
if it is the person I'm thinking of, that person would get arrested and then get out and become president.
Isn't there some what's the effect? The Mandela effect? Yeah, the Mandela effect. Literally oops. I did not mean Oh, whoops. Yeah, but, like, isn't, like, some other timeline where, like, people think he died?
Well,
In
he
prison?
is dead now.
Well, I mean, like, in prison, though, people, like, remember him as not getting out of prison and dying in prison.
Right. He did
I
get out and he did become president.
which is crazy because I remember being, like, so fooled and so shocked that he had been president. I was like, "Wait a minute, I was one of the folks who thought he had died." And that's when I learned about the Mandela effect the first time. Crazy.
Kwame Nkrumah. I'll have to look up that name. I do not know it.
Yeah, I don't either.
I believe the N is silent.
Gotcha.
Which Maryland body of water is known for its oyster harvesting? One, the Susquehanna River,
Susquehanna.
Susquehanna River. The two, Potomac River. Three, the Patapsco River. Or four, the Chesapeake Bay.
I'm gonna guess the Chesapeake Bay because the Susquehanna River is a river I have driven over, and for that reason, I believe is the wrong answer for this question.
Well, the last time we were talking about Maryland, I think it was Baltimore, but it was the Patapsco River.
Yeah,
Patapsco.
and it was also well the Potomac too because it said between West Virginia and Maryland.
Well, okay, Chesapeake Bay.
Ooh, it's Chesapeake Bay.
I don't know my body of water like that. Don't know it all that well.
You can thank Bob for that one. He's the one who taught me all I know.
Who is Bob?
My
Your dad?
dad.
Okay. I figured.
Yeah, I was just being goofy. Don't mind me. I need to add a little bit of humor, you know.
That's good that he pointed it out every family trip though. That's awesome.
I'm so serious though. Like we could not drive over a bridge without him pointing out and specifying which river it was, what bay it was. It was all of that.
Nice.
Which NFL quarterback has thrown the most touchdown passes in history? 1, Tom Brady, 2, Peyton Manning, 3, Drew Brees, or 4, Brett Favre? I think I know this one. They lovingly refer to him as the GOAT.
They do?
I think so, like GOAT as in greatest of all time.
Yes.
But yes, I believe they do. Um, he also recently switched teams. I guess not so recently anymore.
He's an owner now and a broadcaster now.
Oh,
Yes. He retired a few years ago.
was it after his first season with the new team?
It was after his third season with the new team.
Wow, I was out of touch for a while then.
So he went to Tampa Bay. He didn't win his first year there. He won his second year there. Then he came back for a third year, and they got knocked out in the playoffs first round. Then he took a year off. He became a minority owner of the Raiders. He was learning how to be a broadcaster during that year. Then he started as a broadcaster last year. So
Good
this
for
is
him.
his second year as a broadcaster. But he's a
That's
minority owner of the Raiders also.
that's cool. He's the first player I've ever seen become a broadcaster. I think that's cool.
There's a lot of players that are broadcasters.
Yeah, no,
But
I mean, I know that. I've never seen it. I've never, like,
gotcha.
seen the
Oh,
transition, you
gotcha.
know?
Like you just knew them as broadcasters. You didn't
Right,
know
like,
them as
I was like,
players.
"Oh, that guy used to play," but, like, I've
Gotcha.
never remember him
Totally
playing.
understand. Yes, I
Yeah.
understand now. So, which Associated Press correspondent won a Pulitzer Prize for Vietnam War coverage? 1, Walter Cronkite, 2, Peter Jennings, 3, Malcolm Brown, or 4, Dan Rather? This is a good question because I could see 1, 3, I could see 1, 2, and 4. So I'm guessing the answer is 3.
Do
Because
you have an
the
education in journalism?
yes, I
I
have a
can
I have
tell.
a bachelor's degree in journalism from the University of Oklahoma.
Yeah. That was, like, context clue number 3 tonight that I was like, "Okay,
Gotcha.
check it."
Okay,
That's
yes,
cool.
yes. Actually, I was a double major for 4 years, and I dropped my second major, which was African American Studies. I turned that into my minor. So
Okay.
I have a bachelor in journalism and a minor in African American Studies.
That's really cool.
And it was Malcolm Brown.
Malcolm Brown indeed. All right, y'all, if you're one of our winners at the end of the game, email us at trivia@ld3productions.com. Let us know you've won. Which tabloid newspaper was known for its sensational headlines? 1, The Sun, 2, The New York Post, 3, The National Enquirer, or 4, The Daily News?
I know the answer, but I will also say people in New York think that this publication has sensational headlines as well. But I will go with the National Enquirer because that's what they do.
Hmm.
When I was in journalism school, the hot word was convergence. You had to learn how to do every form of journalism because they said newspapers were going to be dead They're not, but they're
Mm,
close to it.
yeah,
So
I was
you
gonna
had
say
to,
they're not
yeah,
yet.
yeah. So we had to learn how to write print. We had to learn how to write online. We had to learn how to broadcast radio, television, all of that when I was in journalism school.
That's I love that though. That's so cool that you got to experience all of the different variations.
Yeah. So you're trained in everything, but you find your niche once you actually get in the field.
Yeah.
All right. Is this me?
It sure is.
Which Syracuse landmark is known for its salt production history? One, Salt Museum. Two, Rosamond Gifford Zoo. Or three, Onondaga Lake Park. Four, Everson Museum. So two museums, a zoo, and a park. I
I'm gonna
wouldn't
agree with
think
Andy here, just because once upon a time I thought Syracuse was in Canada before I learned that it was actually a part of New York. And so for that reason, I'm gonna go with number one, what Andy said.
it's the only thing with salt in the answer, so that makes sense to me. But a lake shouldn't have salt water. Oceans do, so I'll take that out. So yes, Salt Museum.
The Salt Museum. I like it. Yeah, I had a kid in one of my classes move from Syracuse, and I asked him if he was from Canada, and I was wrong and embarrassed, but I learned.
Did he look at you crazy? Did he look at
What'd you
you
say?
like, what is she talking about?
Yeah, no, it was bad. It was bad, but I remember that now. Oh, it makes a funny story is what it does, and it's okay. Which movie sequel is considered worse than the original? 1, The Godfather Part 2, 2, Terminator 2, 3, Speed 2, Cruise Control, or 4, Aliens?
This is pretty much the same question we got last game.
It is, but it has different options, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Okay, I
and
thought so.
it's not Aliens too, so Aliens would be the original.
It would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but I
Mm.
never saw Speed 2, so I guess that's the answer. Godfather 2 is pretty good. Terminator 2 is pretty good. Both are before your time, Jess.
Yeah, and honestly, my time is much like, per my age, my time is way older than it should be because I genuinely, like when I say I learned everything I know about pop culture after like, in college, I mean it. I I will make this reference because I learned it in college, but I was like Patrick and I lived under a rock. Like, it was that bad.
Okay,
I like,
SpongeBob
I didn't.
reference.
Yes, I can make those now, but I couldn't then, and so I missed a lot, is what I'm getting at. Even the like, especially the movies that were before my time, but even the ones that were, like, during my time, they were a no.
Gotcha. All right, which 90s discovery revolutionized astronomy? One, neutron stars. Two, extra exoplanets. Three, dark matter. Or four, black holes. I feel like exoplanets, is that how we found out that Pluto wasn't a planet?
Is it I mean, to answer your question directly, I believe so, but
Okay.
also, it has flip-flopped. What is its current status?
I have no idea. I have no idea. but I believe exoplanets for this answer. But I don't know. I don't know what Pluto is considered now. I think it is a moon.
Is it a moon? I like sorry, it took me a second to register that. You said a moon.
I think it is considered a moon of a planet.
Is Pluto considered now? A dwarf. It's considered a dwarf planet.
Okay, dwarf.
Oh, I really thought they changed that though. That says in 2006 because it never cleared the orbit.
Right, it doesn't spin around the sun.
It's located in the Kuiper belt. Oh, in the Kuiper, not Jupiter. Jupiter is not a word. Jupiter is. Kuiper belt. I added
I
a
think
V.
you'll know this question.
I hope so. What social media platform launched in 2015? 1. TikTok. 2. Snapchat. 3. Periscope. Or 4. Instagram.
I remember Periscope.
Wait, I remember Periscope too, but now I'm questioning it because I didn't really use Periscope.
I used it for videos on Twitter. If I was going to post a video, it was done through Periscope.
Yeah, I got sucked into an MLM after college and tried like I downloaded Periscope and used it like twice because they said I should and it didn't go well. But it was an MLM, so that's not surprising.
Well, if you're going to post like a live video on Twitter, that was the best way to do
Yeah,
it.
it was Periscope. I figured it had to be Periscope because I figured TikTok was after that. I knew Snapchat and Instagram were way before that. Maybe not Snapchat might not have been way before. That was like 2010, 2012 era.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, I think 2012, maybe
Yeah, I definitely
2013.
had
Yeah,
it. So I started college in 2012 and I definitely had it my freshman year of college is when I downloaded it, but I don't know other than
right.
that.
Another escalator question. Which escalator component prevents people from falling backwards? One, safety brushes. Two, motion sensors. Three, guardrails. Or four, emergency brakes.
It has to be there's no like lever that pops down if there's an emergency shut off that prevents people from falling backwards. So I'm going to guess that it takes some personal responsibility to prevent yourself from falling backwards.
As it should.
Which leads me to believe that it is answer number 3.
Yes, guardrails. I
You need to
completely agree
hold
with you.
on. Yeah.
All right, guys, we're coming up on the second to last question. A
What?
reminder
It's
if
the
you,
safety brushes.
wow, safety brushes. A
How does
reminder,
that prevent people from falling backwards?
I have no idea.
Interesting.
A reminder to our winners, make sure you email trivia@ld3productions.com once we announce our winners.
Oh, okay. So the brushes are called skirt deflectors. They provide a physical and psychological barrier to prevent people from stepping into the area that would catch them, like get friction or catch their feet, which would cause them to fall backwards. So it's not like holding on to the handrail where you won't fall backwards. It's like your foot's not going to get caught and you're not going to get ripped backwards.
Gotcha.
Isaac was the son of Abraham and Sarah.
Yay,
True.
we got a Bible question. Awesome.
All right, our Bible people, do y'all know this?
It's going to tell a lot
Victor says, woman.
how many people
Fiona
actually
says,
read the Bible.
right? Emmanuel says 1. All right, it seems like people are agreeing on this one.
Well, this was
I suppose the
Abraham's.
son that was supposed to be sacrificed, right?
He was until he saw the ram in the bush.
Yeah, right, because
Yeah.
Sarah wasn't supposed to be able to or, like, they didn't think Sarah could bear children, and then she did
Sarah
because they were old, right?
Sarah laughed when an angel told her that she was going to bear children.
She's like,
Yes,
"I'm old.
she's
That's
that
never
old.
gonna happen." I really wonder how old like, I know they said like, the Bible has, like, really old ages, but I'm curious, like, if, if they tracked time or something differently, like, how old was she really? And compared to, like, if people kept time the same way they do today, because 'cause I'm sure it was, like, much younger than what we would consider old.
Maybe, but
Maybe, maybe not.
maybe not. They lived a lot longer back then.
It could have just been a true I mean, who am I to say it's not a miracle? That's blasphemy.
All right, which word is an anagram of earth?
I
Oh,
think I
sorry, I was supposed to be reading out the choices. 1 theater, 2 heart, 3 haste, or 4 breath.
Reminder, an anagram is when you can scramble the letters of a word to make a new word.
Right. Only one is sticking out to me. That would be a heart.
Mine was pounding
Your heart
with
was
the
pounding?
no, I was joking. With the anticipation of these answers.
Oh, gotcha.
It is the heart. Anagrams are fun.
They actually kind of are. You have to pay attention a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
All right, we had 88% on that last one.
We
So
sure
let's see
did.
what'd you say?
Don't forget, y'all, if you're one of our 4 winners, email us at trivia@ld3productions.com. Congratulations to our top 4 winners. Is it Nwendelson, Wizzy, Andy, and Emmanuel? Thanks for
Good
playing,
job,
y'all. It's
guys.
a good time.
Again, make sure you email trivia@ld3productions.com. And that is a wrap for us for this week.
All right.
Thank you
It
guys
was
for
good hanging
joining
out with you
us.
tonight. Thanks for joining.
We'll see everybody next week.
All
Have
right.
a good one.
Peace out.
To be. So tap in, don't ghost, don't be shy with me, Earl, and to keep your IQ high. Shout to Kayla and April Ryan holding down that dream on Brain versus Bar, we the ultimate team. This is Brain versus Bar, it's a vibe, it's a flex. Everything's on the table, are you smarter than the rest? Shots are up, but the brains go harder. Questions hit fast, so just think smarter. Brain versus Bar, it's a vibe, it's a flex. Everything's on the table, are you smarter than the rest? Shots are up, but the brains go harder. Questions hit fast, so just think smarter.